Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this brand new podcast. My name's Carl,
I'm Mason.
My name is Jared.
and this is the Free Piece in the podcast. This is your number one podcast to catch up with all the latest sporting news from the last 7 days.
See, guys, we do actually have another member that isn't Jared. Jared's just a fill-in. His name is Jesse. Basically, he went to bed. Came off a longish flight from Newcastle to Brisbane, and yeah, he just chickened out. So now we've got a fill-in with Jared,
He's,
which I honestly reckon is better.
he's a bit of a pussy, Mr. Jesse Burley.
First thing I thought
He
you were
is.
talking about me.
No, no.
No. Anyway, so why don't we jump in straight away? Moment of the week, boys. What's your moment of the week, Mason?
Okay, so my moment of the week happened today. It was Australia beating India in the cricket. Obviously, first time we've won the Border Gavaskar, however you say it, trophy in 10 years. So it's a pretty big moment for Australia to beat all those crying Indian fans. They can, F off.
I'm not the biggest fan of cricket, but I do hear. I've been hearing quite a lot that bowling's been like absolutely destroying them the whole
Oh,
time.
yeah, in this test match, he took 4 wickets. He took, yeah, 4 wickets in the first inning, six in the second. So he just was goaded. But yeah, Australia won the series 3-1. Basically shut all the Indian fans up. So that's my moment of the week, winning it for the first time in 10 years. What about yours, Carl?
Well, my moment of the week is actually something a bit different. Now, not many people might not know who Link Littler is, but he just beat arguably one of the greatest darts players of all time, Michael Van Gogh, 6-1, I think it was,
I think it
6-2,
was 6-1.
6-1
Yeah.
in the final, in
Yep.
the World Championship. So that's my moment of the week. Jared, what about you? What's your moment of the week?
Oh man, got to go to Brentford. Brentford against Southampton, 5-0 win, first away win of the season. But not only that, it was our biggest win ever in the Premier League, which was pretty
Yeah.
special.
Is that
You
actually your first win away this season?
Yeah, it is. Any other time, it was either a loss or a draw.
Oh,
So that was our first
okay.
actual win
Well,
away
there
of
you
the
go.
season. So pretty big occasion.
And going
Very
off
big.
a flogging off against Arsenal, you know?
Okay. Says the guy who doesn't even support a Premier League team. Shut up.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. At least I don't support Liverpool.
Uh, we're first, mate, last time I
Yeah, I
checked.
don't know why you would choose to talk shit about Liverpool when they're top of the league by a landslide at the moment.
Arsenal are running them down. Trust me.
They
Dude,
just
they're,
drew.
they're
They
literally
just
playing.
drew.
They're playing Manchester United in literally 2 hours. Do you really think Liverpool's going to lose to United?
I hope not.
For a Liverpool fan's sake, I hope not.
Yeah, trust me, I hope not.
Anyway,
Actually, yeah. I mean, if Chelsea can lose to Ipswich, then
you never know. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked here. Now, we're going to be splitting this into different league sections. We're going to do some football results from the last 7 days. Obviously, we won't go into all of them because we'll be fucking here for an hour. But, anyway, first game we've got Man City beating Leicester 2-0. Now, boys, I just wanted to ask you, are City back in the title race or nah? Because I think no.
Absolutely not.
No.
nah, nah. I
As
don't think
good
so.
as good as that win was for City, they're not back in the title race.
There's
Like
no
they
chance.
they
I'd
never
say
were.
the furthest they get back up the ladder, I'd say is like third, probably.
Not even that.
Will
Third
they
or fourth.
will they make
The top
Champions
two.
League football? I think yes.
Ooh, you're pushing it
Uh,
there a little bit at the moment. The way
I mean, well,
Yeah.
they did just win, well, this morning.
it was
Who they
against
just beat?
West Ham. It was like
West Ham, yeah.
they beat West Ham. They haven't beaten.
Yeah,
Not great.
you literally raw dogged them last week,
5-0,
five
yeah.
0
No, they're
So
not.
I don't think West Ham are any much of a threat.
I mean, they've won
As
two
they
games in a
people
row
talk about.
for the first time in a while, but they're still
Uh,
not. Not this year.
Still haven't
Without
got their
Rodri,
footing.
they're screwed.
No, they're not. They're not gonna win the title. And it's sad to see Pep because look at his face every time he does a press conference. Is like he's a
It's
bit.
not sad to see. I'm loving it. As a Liverpool
Well,
fan, I'm
for like a
loving this.
football fan point of view, because Pep Guardiola is arguably
Arguably the
the
greatest.
Arguably,
greatest coach of all time. So
I mean, yeah. As a football fan, I can say yes, it is sad. As a Liverpool fan, I can be like, fuck you, man.
yeah, well, yeah, I think everybody's happy to see City downfall, but in terms of Pep, a little bit
Hundred
sad.
percent.
Moving on to the next game, Palace beat Southampton 2-1. Won't go into that one because who gives a fuck. This one was a pretty good one. Nottingham Forest being Everton 2-0. You're gonna like that, Mason. Now I wanted to
I
ask you
do.
again. Are Forest really the real deal, or is this just like a one-off thing? Can they actually challenge for the title as well? Because me
Not the
personally, no.
I wouldn't say challenge for the title, but I'd say this could be the start to a more dominant like a more dominant Nottingham Forest team, if you know
well,
what I mean.
they haven't been this dominant since I think it's the 70s,
Since
80s.
they
That's when
won
they
the
won the Champions
since
League.
Exactly.
when they won the Champions League, and didn't they win like twice in a row or something?
Will they make Champions League football again? I hope so. I definitely think they'll make Europe, whether or not that's Europa League or Conference League or Champions League.
Yeah,
They'll make Champions League.
But
I think they'll make
yeah,
Champions League.
they probably will. But
but
title, that's a bit of a stretch.
I will admit before Brentford played Nottingham Forest, I was like, oh, you don't hear much about these guys. Should be an easy win for us, at least like by a point or so. I did not expect to lose. What was it, 2-0 to them at home at the G-Tech? Our first
Oh,
home loss of the
oh,
season. That was very
Liverpool
sad.
Liverpool lost 1-0. That's our only loss of the season
That's right. You
in
did
every
too lose to
competition.
Nottingham Forest.
But it makes me feel better now as a Liverpool fan, knowing they sit in third, I think.
Yeah, you got Arsenal trying to chase you down.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, like I just said before, Arsenal win the league. Anyway, next
Yeah,
result. Fulham kind of slipping up. They were going pretty good, but I don't know what's going on with Fulham at the moment. Drawing 2-2 to Bournemouth at home. Now this is a big one, especially for us Australians. In terms of Ange, we don't like to see it. In terms of Spurs, we're gonna laugh. They drew
Yeah.
2-2 to Wolves. Now, is this the time? Is it time for Big Ange to move on? Or is it really his fault? Because I really don't think it is his fault. I think it's the fucking players that just.
It
Uh,
is definitely the players'
It's
fault, man.
definitely the players.
Remember sitting there watching. I watched that game, and I was just thinking, "What the fuck am I watching, dude?" I couldn't believe it. I was like, "This is Tottenham for crying out loud against Wolves."
I mean,
Tottenham.
it's done. Obviously, Brisbane Roar won the title there. Can we have them back, please? Won it with Celtic in a pretty good Scottish league. Obviously, won stuff with Australia, and then he comes to the Prem. He does well, and then whenever the team's not performing, it's always the managers that get the blame. It's the same with Ruben Amorim. It's not really the coach, it's the players.
Well, I remember last season when Tottenham were on fire. Everyone was saying, "Oh, Ange's gonna win the Premier League in that season."
Weren't they top last season
They were
at
top.
some stage?
They were top at the start of the season when they won that big
Yeah.
role. And I remember saying to my dad or something like that, Tottenham are going to be good under Ange because the way Ange likes to play is a
Ange ball.
Ange ball, which is somewhat similar to how Liverpool play, very high to press
But I
defensively.
mean, you got to also take into consideration the amount of injuries they've had in the past couple of weeks as well.
Well, they don't have a fit centre back.
No, they
They're
Yeah,
don't.
having to play
exactly.
like CDMs at centre back.
Is it
I'm
Van
pretty
de
sure.
that
I'm
doesn't help.
pretty. Yeah, because
Van de Ven's injured.
Is he injured?
yeah, he's
He's
injured.
injured.
Son,
Yeah.
pretty sure will be starting on the side on the bench for the next like
Yeah.
2 weeks maybe because he was injured as well.
Let me have a look.
That's
a
Actually,
big lot.
I
That's a
didn't
big.
know.
That's
And
a
I mean-
big hit for
And I
them.
mean, Spurs also just lost to Newcastle as well as we record this. They lost like earlier this morning. They lost 2-1 to Newcastle. So again, Ange is under pressure. But in his defence, they had a
That was a hard
goalkeeper.
game to watch.
They've had a goalkeeper who's never played for them before. Both their keepers are injured. So
Not
Ange
just
can't
to
really
say
do much
that
with that.
Not to say the goalkeeper didn't meet the expectations. He did great, in my opinion. He did great for his first, Premier League debut. I
Yeah.
just feel like a lot of the chances that Newcastle had, they shouldn't have had those chances.
I mean,
There was a
especially with,
lot of bad mistakes made
they also
by their
had
centre backs.
no Son that game. They were doomed from the start. He's like him and Solanke are their main scorers. So
Yeah, and Son was starting off the bench as well. He didn't play till like 60th minute or something like that. I think probably later maybe.
Actually, let me actually have a look. When did he come on?
he came on in the 62nd minute.
Yeah,
So like 30 minutes to go in the game.
Holy hell, you are
Yeah.
right about the injuries. They're literally no centre backs. They've got
Yeah, see?
one.
They got no one.
They got one centre back, and that's that remaining
and there was
guy.
literally
Dragusin.
a player was literally injured 30 seconds into the match,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is why there was that many injuries. They had 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not looking good for Spurs this season.
it's not.
No.
It's not Ange's fault. Moving on. Mason, you gonna like
This one?
This one's a
Yep.
good one.
Okay, so this one, Liverpool beat shitty West Ham 5-0. what do we think, guys? Is the title race already over?
Yep, it's over. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. Arsenal winning the league. I'm just kidding.
Nah,
I'm just kidding.
I gotta say, yeah, you gotta agree with him. You know, Liverpool have just been an absolute fucking powerhouse, dude. Like
Yeah.
coming from a Brentford fan, dude. You know what I mean? I can't even talk shit about Liverpool. You know, see
Only
for
thing is,
me, I don't know if it's different with like any other supporters, but with me, Liverpool's like that kind of club that you just can't hate. Like when it comes to like players as well. Like there's like a certain player you just can't hate no matter what team he plays for.
we are one of the most hated teams. No,
To be fair,
our fans are.
Your fans
to be
are.
fair,
Your fans are
Our
dickheads.
fans are.
to be fair,
Oh,
my
fuck
ball
you.
knowledge isn't the best.
But
I've only gotten into football like this is like my second year I think into
Yeah.
watching the Prem, so I still got a lot to learn. But based off what I've witnessed so far, yeah, Liverpool. It's just like, dude, like they are a fucking force to be reckoned with. It's not just the team itself, but just the players, dude. They have everything
isn't
you
that what the
need.
team is?
in a-
Isn't the team the players? Isn't the team the players?
I don't know what the fuck I'm
Plus the
rambling on about
coaching.
at this point.
Plus the
Just-
coaching stuff, you know.
Just edit that out. Well, yeah,
The ladies, you know, they all have a say.
yeah, the
I mean,
cheerleaders.
as a Liverpool fan myself, I want to hope it's over, but my heart's been broken too many times, mainly by City. Now they're not in it, I'm feeling a little bit more confident because, as much as Arsenal are a good team, I don't think they have it just yet.
They've been second for the
I mean-
last like 5 seasons. Of course, they're ready for a title.
But they've drawn like the past 2 games or something, and they don't have Saka, so that's gonna cost them
That's
a bit.
not really good. 'Cause if they lose to both Saliba and Gabriel, then they're definitely not. Saka's not that big of a because they can put Trossard in. He's been very good for them. And Martinelli, they've still got Martinelli as well.
I just think with Liverpool at the moment, it is a fairly big lead. So, we've obviously got to play United. As of right now, over Arsenal, we have a 5-point lead. If we win our game against Arsenal, that turns into 8, and then we also have our game in hand against Everton. So we could be 11 points clear. So
Also, based
I feel like that's pretty good.
also, based, I want to ask you, Trent,
His celebration.
his celebration.
Okay,
going
so what I first thought of it is, well, first off, I didn't really care about the celebration. I was too busy celebrating the goal myself. I was like, Trent, get in there! What a goal! Realised it was deflection.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a deflection.
But his celebration, didn't he do? Oh, he did the ear thing. Didn't
He
he?
went like
Yeah,
that.
that. Well,
You don't know.
I think personally, I know you're going to think differently. He doesn't want his contract stuff to be in the media.
It already
So
is.
with all of the contract stuff being in the media, I think he's doing that to say, "Shut up, people.
Yeah,
Just
but
let me
Bellingham-
play the game."
You remember when Bellingham did that,
That's
and he's
the-
like,
and
"Shut
then
up,
he
I'm not
joined
going,"
Madrid
and then he
2
went
days
to
later.
Madrid 2 days later.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I was talking to Carl
Yeah.
about this.
Like that's
But,
what.
like, that's what I'm thinking because like you got like your 3 biggest players all going through contract dramas right now. People saying, I'm pretty sure at this point Van Dijk's a guarantee he's going to resign, and then
Van Dijk's definitely the closest.
Salah's been on and off, and now all of a sudden there's things coming out saying like, oh, it's my last season at Liverpool,
Yeah, I saw
etc.
that.
etc.
Yeah, I
then I'm
saw
like-
something coming out.
And then I'm like, is he gonna like make up his mind, or are they gonna make up their minds? Like, dude,
No.
this has been going on and off for like months at this
See,
point now.
no, I know Van Dijk and Salah both definitely want to stay. I think
Yeah.
Trent, he's touch and go if he wants to go to Madrid or not. Salah, he's just waiting for the right offer. Like he's waiting for big money offer, which I don't blame him. When he's on however many goal contributions in 19 games or whatnot, like that's
He's on
crazy
like,
numbers.
he's almost on like
30.
30, I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
like 19 games.
In 19,
Yeah, he's popped off.
like
17 goals
Yeah.
and 13 assists.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking mental.
That's
in
freaking
19 games.
Is that
In
is that
19
on,
He's in the Champions League as well.
is that on par with his first season when he fucking had that crazy season?
I think so. Well, his first season, he broke the goal scoring record at that. That was set at that time.
Well, Haaland just broke it. Have how many
Yeah.
goals? Which
I don't know, but
I-
he's on track to break Haaland's easily.
he could do it unless that Christmas space cheeks them again.
I mean, it hasn't really worked just yet. But
Yeah. Well, anyway.
yeah, I've seen Van Dijk's definitely closest. I'm pretty sure that's going to get announced pretty soon. That's fairly close. Salah, he wants to stay, just haven't had an offer. Trent,
I think
my feeling is he probably will go.
we'll get
Which
this.
is
I hope
heartbreaking.
not.
We'll,
I hope not.
we'll get
but-
that. We'll get into the Trent situation a little bit later on. Moving on to the next game in the Prem. Newcastle beat Man United. Now I want to ask you guys: are United? Are they genuinely in a relegation battle? Because I think they could be.
United's never in a relegation battle.
They're sitting
No.
They're sitting 14th. They're closer to the drop than they are to the top half of the ladder. The United. It's the same with Edge. It's not Edge's. Well, in this case, Ruben Amorim's fault. It's the players again. They're just
I mean, it's all gone downhill for Man U ever since Ronaldo came back. They were doing good, like they finished second, I think, the year before, and then Ronaldo
that.
joined them.
No, it's not mainly that. It's mainly because Ineos, I think it was, and Sir Jurgen Ratcliffe, their management is. And I think
Oh, it's
Gold.
poor.
Yeah, as Goldbridge said it on one of his podcasts. Like, obviously the players are fucking useless, but it's Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos have just ruined the club. And then Ronaldo.
It's always the owners.
And then when Ronaldo came back, you know how he said like, "Oh, nothing's changed."
He said
since
the
he
owners,
left."
yeah.
Nothing's. Yeah, so it's you can blame the players, which is understandable, but
He was talking facts, Ronaldo, though.
Yeah.
if Ineos
It's
said,
obviously something more internal.
do you reckon it's still the Glazers, like, since they've sold part of the club to Radcliffe, you reckon the Glazers are trying to like
Oh, yeah. 100%, like,
Yeah.
the Glazers were never good managers for not managers, owners for them.
Well, yeah, because you look how they went when they were like owners, like just.
yeah, it's
just
when
great, man.
Sir Alex
It's
Ferguson
great.
ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left, it's been
They haven't been the same. And the funny thing about United is they have a bad season, and it's their worst season to date until the following season. Like,
So-
last season was the worst season to date in terms of start until this season came around.
So imagine next
Like,
season if they're still in the Prem.
14th at halfway through.
That'd be a
I don't think-
fuck.
They aren't. I mean, yes, they are doing bad, but the teams below them. Southampton, they're shit. Leicester,
Shit.
they're also pretty shit. Ipswich, they're alright. Like,
They're like Luton.
Man U, they'll get their act
Sharon in their
together
corner.
sometime.
They're
They'll
like
get their act together.
Ipswich are like Luton. Ipswich are like Luton from last season.
I
It's-
want them to stay up.
I genuinely think they will stay up. Ipswich.
It's hard to say, really.
I mean, they beat Chelsea, so anything can happen.
No, I think
But yeah, true. Yeah, keep talking up Palmer now, Carl.
he's too cold, mate. Too cold.
Oh, shut up.
It wasn't that time.
Okay, so-
yeah,
Another result: Villa and Brighton draw in stellar of a game, 2-2.
that actually. I don't watch the Prem that often, as you guys know. That's the one game I watched with my dad. It was a pretty good game. Huh? I gotta
Yeah.
say.
Jared, this one you'll probably be able to talk us about because I didn't watch the game. Arsenal beat Brentford 3-1. Are Arsenal the only team that could beat Liverpool to the title this season? Why or why not?
Oh man, see, you can't really tell if they're just if they're beating like bottom ladder teams or like mid table. The only time you can really test out a team like Arsenal and saying are they in the race for the title against Liverpool is if you put them up against other teams like Man City or Liverpool and stuff like that. Yeah,
Like, when we first played them, I think it was 1-1 draw early in the season. 1-1 or 2.
It was a
I know we drew.
2-0. It was a 2-0
It was-
draw.
2-2 draw. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-2, yeah. So, obviously, we've gone to new levels since then, but it'll be interesting when we verse them again, how different the teams are, or like if Liverpool's just on another level, or if Arsenal can
Yeah.
claw it back. It's going to be interesting.
Well, Arsenal.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. That game against Arsenal we played, I fell asleep halfway through that game.
I mean,
I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Being an Aussie fan, bro,
It was
the
at,
United
it was at
game's at
3:30 in the
2:30.
morning. It was
Yeah,
at
like-
3:30 in the morning. So
I
that's
fall asleep
why
during half of Liverpool's games.
I
well,
swear I've never been awake to an entire Liverpool game. Every time I'm like, yes, I get to watch Liverpool, and then I fall asleep halfway through. It
Oh,
sells my fucking head in.
I will say though, the way Arsenal play, very well structured defensively with Gabriel Saliba, Calafiori, and I think they play Timber right back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say now, they're arguably one of the best defensive teams in the league right now.
They're the best.
Hey.
They're the best defensive team in the world at the moment.
What's their goal difference?
It's pretty
Look
good.
at the table.
They don't score many because
As
they.
of as of right now, Liverpool are just have conceded one less goal than them.
Yeah, so
So they're the two best.
but they have arguably the two best centre backs in the league. Saliba, Gabriel.
So, yeah, in terms of pairing, yeah.
Gabriel Saliba, that centre back pairing, and then Calafiori on the left, which is very interesting that Arteta's been playing Calafiori at left back because going
I
from
mean,
him in Serie A, I thought he was a centre back, but he's been playing very well at left back.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If there's one team that can really disturb Liverpool's free flowing attack with Salah coming in from the wing, cutting inside and shooting, or finding Gakpo or Nunez or whoever's playing striker.
Yeah.
It's Arsenal, and to be honest, I think Liverpool have a too big of a lead.
I think so.
But if there's one team that could oh shit, didn't mean to do that. That could beat Liverpool to the title, it is Arsenal because City can't.
Brentford.
Shut the fuck up.
Let me look. Brentford, 20th. Oh, would you look at that? No, you guys are 11.
Yeah, we got Man City and then Liverpool.
Oof.
You'll beat City, but you won't beat Liverpool.
Swear to God, if you beat us, I swear to God, Jared, I will come to your house.
Hey man, what was it last time we played? What was it 3-0? You won.
3-0, yeah, at Anfield.
That was at Anfield, yeah.
And that's
That was
all.
not a good watch.
So,
That was
yeah,
not a good
moving on
watch.
to other results. So obviously that was kind of like a week ago-ish. More recent results as of like today, yesterday. Spurs versus Newcastle, briefly touched on it. Newcastle won 2-1, obviously. Ange under pressure there. Tottenham fans, I know they're asking for him to be sacked. Does he deserve to be it? As an Aussie fan,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
Results form, probably, based off
Yeah, he
other
does.
managers getting sacked. Bournemouth versus Everton. Bournemouth won 1-0. Thank you. Fuck you, Everton. I hate you. Bournemouth actually doing fairly well this season.
You
as
can't
well.
hate Everton that much. Timmy Cahill played for him.
Yeah, Timmy Cahill, but they're from Liverpool. Of course, I don't like them. Although, in all fairness, I hate United more. So, Villa versus Leicester. Villa beat Leicester 2-1. No real shocks there. City versus West Ham. City won 4-1. That's a pretty big shock. Them winning 2 games in a row. And Haaland finally scored more than 1 goal for the first time since game week 4. So
Yeah, that's actually crazy. Like the way they were talking Haaland up, like he was the greatest thing that ever happened to Man City.
He was. He
Was
kind of was. He kind
insane.
of still is.
Yeah, but like,
Darwin Núñez.
Oh, shut the fuck up, mate.
yeah, man.
Darwin Núñez is goaded. What do you mean?
Bro can't tap a ball in. He hit Phoenix Bossart can tap a ball over 5 meters and Darwin Núñez can't.
Bro, Phoenix has done his ACL 3 times.
That's true.
Sorry, Phoenix, I'm not talking shit.
Obviously, for you, Jared, your moment of the week, obviously, Brentford beating Southampton 5-0.
Oh, mate. I'll tell you what.
Fuck off.
Oh, shut
yeah,
up,
yeah.
bitch.
No, see,
So yeah, the thing I noticed with Thomas Frank is that he's always switching up a bit. Honestly, my man of the match that game, I've got to give it to Damsgaard. Damsgaard has probably got to be, I reckon, he's in his best form. He's been in a long
Yeah.
time. Lewis Potter, we had him at a left back that game. He's never played left back before. We had him at a left back, and he played fucking amazing in
you're
defense.
a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
It's Lewis Potter, not Harry Potter, you twat.
Actually,
You're a wizard, Lewis.
you said Damsgaard got man of the match looking at football. You're wrong, and Bomo got man of the match.
No, I said
Yeah.
he's my man of the match.
Yeah,
I said
I mean,
Damsgaard was my man.
Oh, okay.
See,
Because that ball he put through for Shada to chip it into the bottom right corner, that was a beautiful ball.
I don't
Um,
watch like any Prem games. Like I only watch Liverpool ones because
You're
I
biased.
check all the results, but I only watch Liverpool because fuck watching all the other games. That's 90 minutes. It's too long. But one thing I did see, and I told you about this before, Jared, just the banter between Southampton fans and Brentford fans. We're winning away. We're winning away.
How
How
shit must
shit
you
must
be?
you be?
We're winning away.
It's only 1-0.
And when we scored that 5th goal, you can hear him chant. Oh no, when we scored our 4th goal, you can hear the crowd chanting, "We want 5, we want
want
5, we want
Yeah.
5."
Like Southampton fans, they just like they get battered every week.
I remember. Oh, dude, I was like watching the game, and Southampton had the ball. They were like just outside their penalty box, and like they were attacking, and you can hear a Southampton fan go, "Do something with it! Fuck's sakes!" Like
Southampton.
you could hear him over the broadcast, and I was like, "Fuck me, he must be pissed off, dude."
That is Southampton. Um, Other result, Brighton won, Arsenal won. Obviously, that's huge for the title race for Liverpool fans. Obviously, not so much for Arsenal fans dropping points. I think that's twice
I was not expecting
now.
that to be a draw. I was not expecting it.
I was hoping for it, but yeah.
And then it got me
Um,
thinking, how the hell can we draw with Brighton and then we lost to fucking Arsenal? Like, come on, man.
yeah, yeah. Premier League's a wonderful thing. Moving on. Carl, this will be your expertise.
Because yeah, you guys don't watch
your
the other.
thing?
You guys don't watch the other
Don't watch the other
leagues.
Like, I know what happened in this game, but Real Madrid Valencia. Carl, tell us about it. This was
2-1.
obviously your moment of the week.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, well, yeah, this was your one. Luke Littler was Jesse's.
Well, yeah, until he fucking ditched us. So, Real Madrid beating Valencia 2-1 in a sea-story affair.
I'd say firing.
Fire
Yeah.
because the fact that Valencia were probably the better team, as you do against Real Madrid, you're probably the better team, but still ended up losing. Vinicius Junior getting sent off for
Not Liverpool.
shut the fuck up. Violent conduct. Thoughts on that? It should have been a red card.
Absolutely.
Vinny just stop being a fucking crybaby. That's why he didn't win the Ballon d'Or. He's a fucking crybaby.
Should he have won the Ballon d'Or? Stats say yes. His attitude towards the whole thing in Real Madrid's, I don't like that personally.
No.
But was it a red card? Absolutely, it was.
Absolutely, it was.
Yes, I know the goalkeeper got under your skin,
You
but
can't bitch
you can't
about
just-
everything that happens.
and you
to
can't
you,
just
man.
grab an opposition player's neck and just say, "Oh, it wasn't a red card." He even tried to run at the ref after he sent him off. Like, come on,
Yeah.
dude! Like,
He's a
You're
child.
some self-respect.
professional, for fuck's sakes, dude. You can't be
He's-
pulling that kind of shit, especially in La Liga.
take it on the chin. Like, I mean, one thing I didn't like, Valencia fans. I mean, as I do, as everyone does with Vinny, whatever the Spanish word is for like monkey, they were calling him that. Obviously, that's not on. It never is on in sport. Obviously,
It's a problem though in La Liga. The
especially for Vinny.
the racism part of it because they've been considering actually. I've been hearing that they might be just playing games like it wasn't COVID
Behind closed doors.
behind closed
Yeah,
doors.
I've seen that. Didn't that happen to one team last year?
It happened last year. It's been happening in the Serie A as well. Cagliari sometimes play behind closed doors because of that.
Just because race, yeah. Which I mean, there's no need for like racism. Like, you can have your opinions on someone and you don't have to like them, but calling them out on their skin color, like, come on, like, how low do you have to be?
Let's grow the fuck up, man. It's that simple.
But
You
yeah,
can't find
like-
something. You can't find something to talk bad about one person. They bring in race. Like it's just not.
Like, that's just an easy way out for people, but it's so like
It's
shit,
just
like,
cheap, dude. It's
it's
just cheap.
just
Especially when,
cheap shot.
it's worse when it comes from kids, man. Because that just shows like,
oh
100%.
yeah,
who they're being raised by and shit like
Like
that.
the one in the
Where they learned it
AFL,
from.
like however many
Adam
years
Goods,
ago.
yeah.
Adam Goods, yeah.
The goods is yeah. I think we all remember
Like
that.
that was good. Yeah,
Yeah, Adam Goods' story
we've all
is
seen it.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
best way to explain it.
There's been you've seen like the Atletico Madrid fans like the ultras have been saying when Atletico played Real Madrid earlier. One of the ultras was posting on like their Facebook page and stuff. Wear a mask so you can say racial slurs towards Vidi.
Like that's not okay.
Come on, dude.
Like I think Spain is probably the worst for it. Like
It
Spain,
is
and
the
Italy.
it is the Spain is especially
Spain is 100%
as-
worse.
Yeah.
especially like Real Betis and that. I know they're pretty bad at it, and also Atletico because they were posting wear a mask so you could say whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you want.
I mean, I feel like it's just more towards Vinny. Like I feel like he's the only.
It's
player
because he's
gets
that
it.
good and he can destroy a team.
He's good,
by
but I
himself.
think also because of his attitude, I feel like that
Yeah,
winds the other
definitely.
fans up.
Well,
He's definitely winding him up as well. So he's part to blame, not for the racial part, just for
being an idiot.
Winding the fans
winding
up.
him up. If
Yeah.
you're in the running to win the Ballon d'Or, you shouldn't be involved in this kind of shit. You shouldn't have people screaming racial slurs at you because you're being a dipshit to them because you're giving them shit and all that.
Like or like time wasting, which he
You
like
you
does.
play you
He
you
does
playing
that a
professional
lot.
you're playing professional football for crying out loud. You had to at least expect fucking
Slack.
going into a hostile crowd and have people fucking yelling shit out at you.
And then
Like you
should've
rarely
done
see it in the Prem.
you should ignore it and just play. But no, but
Let the club deal with it. Let the police and the actual league deal with it itself.
and that's
They do
why
their thing.
and that's why I think Kylian Mbappe is still better than Vinicius Junior because he can compose himself in those situations.
Yeah.
Like in that World Cup final where he scored a hat-trick.
Maturity wise, Mbappe is way more mature than Vinny. Can't say the same about his football though.
He's starting. No,
We'll get onto that.
We'll get to that. Going to Serie A.
Yeah, Serie A, Carl.
That's
So, Carl, this is your expertise.
Again.
So,
I got
Juventus
no clue.
draw 2-2 with Fiorentina. What's happening with What's happening with Juventus this season? Why have they drawn so many games, Carl?
Well,
Is that-
coming,
Is it 11 now? 10?
10. Now, becoming from a Juventus fan, I've been impressed with our defense this
Logan.
season. Shut up. I've been impressed with our defense this season. Our defense has been very good. It's our attack. Bro, we freaking need someone like a Jadon Sancho or Rafael crossing those balls into the box for Vlahovic because Vlahovic is getting no service. He's only going from coat minors. Conte Sal, he cuts back inside and shoots and fucking misses every single time. It's only coat minors going through. And then the wingers just doing skill moves and fucking roulettes and fucking shit. And there's no service for Vlahovic, who's arguably the best striker in Serie A behind obviously Lautaro Martinez and Thuram, all of that.
Do you even know 5 strikers in Serie A?
Nah.
Yeah, you
Do you even
don't.
know 3?
I'm just
Do
taking-
you even know
I'm just taking
3?
the piss. I know jack shit about that league. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just taking the piss out of Carl. That's what I was gonna say.
So yeah,
I
I say attack. Attack's just not being it, and we're playing like Motta's style of play at Bologna was that I think it was that free back. I think he played at Bologna. I'll actually have a look at his recent teams for when he played for Bologna. When he played for Bologna, sorry, when he coached Bologna, because Motta. Yeah, so he played that free back. So attacking style, refreshing style football, which we haven't really seen when we had Allegri, because you know the common rule about Serie A is about being well defensively and not that well
That it's
attacking.
a pizza league?
Yeah, that. Where
Do you reckon players have pizza at full time?
Oh yeah, 100%. If they're Italian, they have pizza. It's probably a part of their diet. Their nutrition, like their fucking people that do the nutrition, fucking give them pizza.
Nutritionists?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Fucking
Mamma
gabagoo.
mia.
Gabagoo.
Fuck the
I'm gonna get
Italians.
demonetized for racism now.
We just had this talk, Jared. Come on, man.
Oh god. But yeah, I reckon it's our attack. It's our attack. That's
Okay, yeah, I mean,
it's
you
literally
guys are
just
the only undefeated team.
it's literally just and even though Thuram did score both our goals, it's literally just coat miners creating everything and our wingers doing fuck all.
Yeah.
Until
You wanna shoot?
Keenan Eulis comes on, obviously.
Yeah.
My goat.
The fact that you guys are like, what, 6th and the only undefeated team? Yeah, you've drawn like 10 games? It's crazy.
You know what? I think we've really. Oh, hang on a second, boys. It's half time. Ipswich are up 1-0 against Fulham.
1-0? Last time I checked it was 0.
Is it a home game for Ipswich or Fulham?
Fulham.
Oh, I was about to say Ed Sheeran's probably there. That's why Ipswich is winning.
I will say though, like I said before, we need someone like Sancho. I reckon we're really missing Paulo Dybala.
Yeah, take Chiesa back.
No, he's shit. He was shit.
Hey, fuck you, man. He's
No.
part of Liverpool now.
Yeah, he's part of Liverpool. It was fucking terrible. I don't.
He,
Really,
he doesn't
Poor
play.
cunt.
but yeah, we're really missing Paulo Dybala. I don't know why we let him go. We should have let Chiesa go then and then because after that ACL injury, like you remember Chiesa when he was in that 2020 Euros and he went fucking crazy.
He was good.
Yeah, since he did the ACL, yeah, nah, he's shit.
So other results, notable results, unless you want to carry on. Carl.
I'll carry on since you have no idea what Serie A is.
Serie A?
Serie A.
A, B, C. First letter.
Napoli being, I can't say that.
Venezia.
Venezia 1-0. Milan drawing 1-1 with Roma. That was actually a very good game. I did watch that. Como beating Lecce, no one really cares. And then a 10-man Bologna actually beating Hellas Verona.
Bologna? Baloney?
Yeah, Bologna fucking hell. Hellas Verona 1-0, not 1-0, 3-2 at home, which was surprising considering Bologna were down to 10 men for most of that game.
We also got
Uh,
Venezia drawing 1 with Empoli again.
Yeah, well, yeah, that with the we won't really go into those ones because you guys
Yeah,
don't
honestly, we don't need to.
we-
We don't need to.
because you guys don't know much about Serie A, and I'm the only one that
I know
knows.
the
Jack
I know the
shit.
team. I know the teams, but that's about it.
I know Juventus. That's about it.
Anyway, let's move on to some of the upcoming fixtures, shall we? Now, there's not many that I've got written down, but we'll go through all of them. Why not? First one, Premier League. This is
The big one?
the big one, which is in what, an hour and a, an hour, an hour and a half,
Oh,
an hour and a half from now, from when we're recording this.
fucking hell.
Liverpool
Jesus
versus
Christ.
Manchester United. All right, boys. Why will Liverpool win by 7 goals or more?
Honestly, I
See-
wouldn't be surprised.
See, I predicted 3-0
It's gonna end like 8-0. It's gonna
just because I'm one of those fans that like I don't want to predict big. Like obviously United they're poor at the moment, but if they will get a result, it will be this game just because obviously the big
pure luck.
game.
Yeah,
Pure luck as well, but also it's just the type of game. Like both teams hate each other. It would not surprise me. Did you just grab a booster seat for yourself, Carl?
no, I've got a pillow.
Little
Oh,
booster
that's cool.
seat.
Where's that pillow going, bro?
Yeah,
Ah.
bro.
It's on my back. My back saying I'm getting old. Okay.
Yeah, you
Bro,
are
you
pretty
guys-
fucking old.
Yeah,
Bro,
whatever.
you're the same age as him.
Oh yeah, true. You are the same age. It's actually Jared's birthday, guys. So wish him happy birthday
Yes,
in the
I
comments.
wish him a happy birthday in the comments.
Appreciate it.
If there's anyone even fucking.
Jared has turned 30 today.
I'm actually 35.
Oh,
God damn.
God diggity damn.
God damn, 35 what, with 2
That
children?
makes you 35, Carl. Mason's sound the same age as you, dumbass.
Shit.
I don't know why.
I,
No, you're
I
welcome.
identify as a 20-year-old. Okay.
You identify as retarded.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Can we even say that? We're gonna get demonetized, aren't we?
Whatever. Who cares?
Anyway, back to the game. guys, Back to the game.
Back to the game. We're getting sidetracked. Fulham versus Ipswich. Ooh, good game. It's
We
gonna
didn't even talk about United Liverpool. What the fuck?
No, no one cares. I just said, why are Liverpool going to win by 7 goals? And you said they're not. So, no. Next game.
Sorry, fair enough.
Well, going off now, since Ipswich are currently up 1-0, I think Ipswich are going to win.
Yeah, well, you never know.
Makes sense.
Next game, Nottingham Forest versus Wolves. I think we all know who's going to win that one.
Forest.
Wolves.
Although Wolves are a good team now. Like ever since they sacked Gary O'Neill, like they've actually been a decent side. They've actually just gone out of the relegation zone, but it is still Nottingham Forest. Chris Wood, the Kiwi, mate, goated.
This is game of the week, my opinion. Arsenal Newcastle. It's at the Emirates where it's swinging
The
towards.
week how?
Ah,
How was the game of the week, Carl? How?
game of the week because it's Liverpool are the. In my opinion, this is game of the week because Liverpool versus United. Liverpool are pretty much playing a team that are going to get relegated.
Yeah, in terms of like how United's playing, it probably won't be good. But it's always Liverpool versus United. Like,
No, this is if you're going off right now. This is game of the week.
sorry.
But anyway, who wins this one, or will it end in a draw?
Well, Newcastle are on pretty good form at the moment. I think they're 5th.
I'm going to say draw.
I'm saying draw. I'm hoping a draw.
I'm gonna. Well, this is Newcastle's really like they've been in Arsenal already. Can they do it again? I'm not quite sure. It's at the Emirates.
It's at the Emirates. That's going to be my question.
I'm gonna go Arsenal 1-0. But I'm gonna say just because Newcastle are in very good form.
Okay, this question: will they score from a corner?
I reckon they will. Their set plays are unbelievable.
I hate set
If
plays.
you-
So
it-
annoying.
Yeah, because they're too good at they're better than anyone else at set plays this season. I think statistically, and also if you watch the games, the defenders shit themselves every time Arsenal get a corner.
They do, especially United. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, especially United.
Yeah. La Liga, we'll go through one of them. Real Madrid, Mallorca. I think you know who wins that. Real Madrid.
Okay.
Jared, do you even know what team he just said?
Nah.
Yeah, I just had to go Memo.
Yeah.
Mallorca.
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 So you think Mallorca
Um,
gonna beat
yeah,
Real Madrid?
underdogs. I mean, Vinny's
Yeah, man.
suspended.
Underdog story. No
Mbappe,
Vinny.
Mbappe scoring a hat trick.
Yeah, probably will.
Yeah, whatever. Then we actually
Too
got
bad he couldn't do it against Liverpool.
If he
Shut up.
stays offside, then maybe, but I doubt he will.
Anyway, Bundesliga. This is a good game. It is Borussia Dortmund versus Bayern. Never losing, even though they've lost the game. Who wins
Jared,
this
do you even
one?
know what league the Bundesliga is?
Pardon?
Do you even know what league the Bundesliga is? Like what country?
Man, you're just calling me out on the podcast,
World
hey,
War,
man.
World War Two. World War Two. I think by a Leverkusen will win. Dortmund aren't really
I think
on
no
their
one team
form.
in that league.
Bayern.
Bayern Munich.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because of Harry Kane, pretty much.
I think draw.
Yeah.
Draw.
You know who I reckon will win Bundesliga?
Who?
Okay, moving on, guys. Moving on.
All right, moving on. We got some news and some transfers or potential transfers that we're gonna. That was so fucking cringe, but oh well. Some news and transfers that, or potential, as I say, potential
News?
transfers.
Damn.
News, you fuckwit. All right, so we briefly went on this before, the Liverpool situation and all of that. We literally said it, but I'm going to go into a little bit more detail of why we think Liverpool are currently the favourites to win not only the Premier League but the Champions League.
Well, are we favourites to win both?
At the moment, yes.
I mean,
we are.
Yes.
on top of both of our matches.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we are.
I
pretty
think,
much says it itself.
I think Champions League's like you can never back out Real Madrid, but going the form wise, then Liverpool are definitely the favourites to win both.
I feel like as long as you keep at least two of the three players, like Van Dijk and Salah, or Van Dijk or Trent, you will still be like
Well,
the same powerhouse of a club.
they won't be leaving until the end of next season.
Well, Trent,
Unless Trent
Yeah.
joins,
Trent-
unless Trent accepts a fee. But if they're all a free contract, then it's end of the season. So we have them until then. So
well, it depends if Trent wants to go like now or if he wants to.
yeah. If Trent accepts an offer, then obviously we won't have him. But fuck that guy.
Yeah, but would he want to
I thought you loved
leave?
Trent, dude.
I don't love Trent.
But would he
Yeah,
want to
exactly.
leave now in the middle of them potentially winning 2 trophies?
See, I feel like he's in a really hard position because he loves Jude. Also, Real Madrid, you do want to play for that team. But the way Liverpool's playing at the moment, do you really want to leave that team?
To go to fucking Madrid.
Yeah, but I think if Trent went to Madrid, it would actually make them better because Carvajal's
That's what I was gonna say. It'd be for the
to-
money, not for the fuck club. It'd be just for the money.
No, because they need a right back because Vasquez is not performing when
Carvajal's old.
Carvajal's been good, but he's getting too old. Having
He's in his like 30s, isn't he, Carvajal? Or like early 30s
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
is.
100%.
They're planning on going. Davies
Carvajal's
left.
like the LeBron of Champions League.
Davies left. Trent on the right, and then they want to get Saliba, so they're gonna have Rudiger, Saliba together. Then with the diamond midfield of Valverde, Chouameni, Bellingham, potentially Florian Wirtz if they want to go and get him. But they're gonna have to pay a big fee for that, and then obviously Mbappe, Vini, and Rodrigo. That's a pretty scary save.
Yeah, obviously you do want to join Madrid because Madrid is Madrid. But, I mean,
Maybe
I think he's not doing himself any favours with Liverpool fans and supporters.
I prefer to go to Barcelona.
Same.
Barcelona can't even register anyone. But we'll
We'll
get
get
into
over
that. Next thing that I wanted to ask you is, obviously, I think I might know the answer to this. City truly cooked.
Who?
City.
I don't think they're truly cooked. Like, they've found some form back again. Obviously, it's been a terrible season for them so far. Okay, can we
I
all
mean, they're
admit
still they're
we're
still a force
enjoying
to
this
be
now?
reckoned with, nonetheless.
They
They're
are.
still a force to be reckoned with.
But can we
Just
all
not.
agree we're enjoying this downfall, aren't we?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Bro, what 4 prims in a row? They're like the Penrith.
They're Penrith, except more money and Mary Fowler lives there. But anyway,
You know what Jared thinks about Mary Fowler? No, Nathan Cleary.
Ah, why would you say that as soon as I raise my eyebrows?
mm.
Some bitch.
Yeah, but I think they are cooked, but like not like cooked to the point where they're gonna get their coach sacked and their players are gonna leave.
Pep's never gonna get sacked.
He won't
No,
get sacked, but
he'll never
he'll
get
walk
sacked.
away. But I don't know when that will be.
I think that's the
Hey,
only way he'll leave there. He'll be like, fuck this, I'm out.
As much as I enjoyed chanting "You're getting sacked in the morning" to Pep, like that was so fun. He was never gonna get sacked. He never will.
I don't think by any team. Do you reckon if he went to like another team that he's never coached before, do you reckon he would get sacked?
Nah, it's Pep.
Yeah, it's Pep.
That's
He's the manager that leaves in his own terms.
you know what that's fair enough. We briefly went on this before, but we've currently see 14th of the Prem. Man United are in a relegation battle. We briefly went on this before, as I just said.
Yeah. No.
But also, what has actually gone wrong? Do you reckon Ruben Amorim's like gonna get the sack already? Is it really his? It's not his fault. Obviously, he's just joined. But like, where has
Yeah.
it gone wrong for the Red Devils?
It's gone wrong like 4 seasons ago.
Like specifically this season because they're sitting 14th halfway through the season. They're close.
Honestly,
to
I think it's just mentality.
that's what I was just about to say. I reckon they're not like the Rashford thing. Like something goes wrong, they go, "Ah, fuck, I give up." That's actually what United have been this year.
I feel like it is, yeah, because you'll see them play and they'll be like 2 goals down. They're like, that's when they're like, fuck it, doesn't matter anymore.
We've lost.
Bruno Fernandes, like,
Yeah, we've lost at this point.
and then you look at like Liverpool, for example,
Fuck, I'm pale. cunt.
against Fulham, they get a red card to Andy Robertson, then they go 1-0 down against Fulham. They managed to win that game
There's
with 10 men and down 1-0.
Yep, that's the difference between, and also a bit of the confidence side of it as well, because you look at players like Casemiro, who's fucking shit, but anyway, he's down in confidence. Bruno's been, he's been on and off this season, and then Rashford especially has been
Yeah.
down in confidence for a couple of years now.
I mean, I
Especially
feel
after
like
Ten Hag.
Maguire hasn't really stepped up either.
Maguire's been better.
He's been better the last 2 seasons, I think. Like after that World Cup, he was actually pretty good for England in that World Cup.
But, I mean, confidence definitely plays a part in it because you look at Liverpool, they go down in the game, they can win it easily. United,
Yeah.
as soon as they concede, their players like, well, here we go again.
Yeah, it's game
Where do
over.
we go from here? And they're like, well, they shit the bed.
And that's why I
Yeah.
think that Bruno's not captain material, because he's a fucking rat, and he's
Yeah, he's
He's been sent
He's
off
kinda
3
like
times
Vinny.
this year.
he's like Vinny, bro. He's just not. He doesn't have that maturity level of a captain, at least.
He is the
sh-
most punchable face in the Premier.
he should
He is.
because he's at that age where players should be in their pride, but he's not, because he's more focused on being a crybaby and complain to the ref that a fucking fly bit him, and he was a penalty for that. Like he's not a captain. He's not a captain.
Your flies
No,
bite?
he's not.
Oh, mosquito, I should say.
Yeah.
Even though you probably wouldn't get
I
mosquitoes in
hope
England.
you're watching this, Josh. I hope
Yeah.
you're watching this.
You will be watching this, Josh.
Oh, we're sending this to Josh.
Context. Yeah, context, Josh, he's a United fan. He hates his team.
Yeah.
As does every United fan, I'm sure.
I hated their last manager more. I feel like
Eric Ten Hag, yes.
Yeah.
Ten Hag, yeah.
Remember when we were on
we were
on
on
party?
Xbox.
Yeah,
he
he
was
was like,
sacked.
he got sick. He was like, yes!
He's like, that's what I've been saying for the past 2 fucking months.
Oh
I
no.
was like, you think he'd be more like
Oh,
sad for the fucking dude because there's
He's
literally
really-
photos of him crying and hugging a fucking some random at a fucking airport before he jumped on the jet to fuck off to wherever he went.
Bro, we gotta speed this shit up. We're not even done the football part yet. God damn.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that. A couple more things. Mbappe's kind of starting to come into form for Real Madrid. do you think he'll become like a great, or like will he be just at the fringe of it but not quite there? Like when he
I feel like he'll
finishes
be
up.
at the fringe. At the fringe. You see, you can't tell based on like, is it just like at Madrid alone or like career wise?
At Madrid. Like, will he like be on the level of say Cristiano Ronaldo was?
No,
Oh no, no,
no
definitely not.
chance.
Because you just think about
He's already behind them.
all the greats that have come out of Madrid. You got Ronaldo, you got Zidane, you
Bale
got
and
fucking yeah Bale, you got all those
Fuck
bluff, you
Bale.
got all those fellas. You just can't measure up to that just by like your first season or just because you've had a very well like career in your past club and you know made it to a World Cup final at what was he like 19 I think he was
I think
yeah,
18,
18, I think.
18 19 yeah.
then
I just
won
feel
it.
like, see, this is the one thing I don't like about, young players with so much talent, but I feel like it just gets all to their head
Oh
because
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
talk them up so fucking much, and then it gets to their head, and then they have this downward spiral.
But Mbappe did prove himself in that. Like he's proved himself on multiple occasions. You remember when Monaco he played for Monaco, they beat City and he scored in that game.
He
Then
did.
Hmm.
and then
It
in
was on the quarterfinal.
that was the quarterfinal. Then he went up against Barcelona when he played for his last season at PSG, destroyed them. The World Cup final against Messi's Argentina destroyed them.
I think
And
sometimes
But
he's just
you
a
still
bit
got to give him,
inconsistent.
you got to give him props for that. The dude went toe to toe with the greatest football player of all time
second
at
greatest.
18. Shut up.
Greatest.
At 18 years of age. Like that shit just and took it to penalties in a World Cup final.
Hmm.
You don't see that shit very often, dude.
Uh,
And
you know
Mbappe to
Mbappe. You know he wasn't 18 for the latest World Cup final, right? He was like 23.
whatever the fuck it is.
He was 18 when he won it in
He
2018.
should have won it in. He should have won in 2022 or whatever.
Oh,
Nah.
It was.
I mean, it was Messi's to win.
It was Messi's rigged the World Cup to
Exactly.
win.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, moving on. Speaking about Barca, the Dani Olmo situation is pretty interesting. The fact that Barcelona cannot register him, even though they paid fucking 60 million for him. Do you reckon he's gonna go, or is he gonna they're gonna try and find
Well,
somewhere?
How does a club get in a situation where they buy a player yet they can't register him? How damn bad are Barca when they let that happen? This has happened to them in the past.
Yeah, I think who was the former president before Laporta came back? Can't remember his
No
name,
clue.
but he went to,
Couldn't tell you.
he fucking went to prison because he ruined their club. Because you remember the Coutinho signing, Dembele, Griezmann,
They never worked out.
never worked out, and they spent like almost 500 million on all those three players. So yeah,
Damn.
I think he might leave. Because going off that,
He has to. He
'cause-
can't play.
because he can't play, so
Well, they've taken it to court, I've seen.
they're not gonna win that.
Barca.
They're not gonna win that.
They won't.
Speaking of court, what's going on with all that Man City and all that? I haven't heard about that in a while.
So I think the latest I heard on it is they've reached like a final date or something.
Oh, shit.
I couldn't tell you when that is, but they've reached a final date and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they get. I mean, they should get something. Definitely like 115 charges. Right,
Mhm.
dock 'em points, put them into League Two. That'll be interesting.
Can you imagine what the Prem would be like if they were bumped down?
Oh, we'd be
We'd, ha-
celebrating.
we'd have like 5 titles by now.
Exactly.
And-
But then again, they'd probably be dominating that fucking league, though.
But everyone would leave.
Yeah, everyone would leave. Oh, yeah, yeah, but in saying that, even Man City's academies would fucking destroy
They
Yeah.
would.
the little one. Anyway, moving on. A bit of NRL. I know it's not NRL season yet, but we're getting close. It's pre-season at the moment. There's been some big topics. One of them being Ezra Ram after that terrible incident of him crashing into a car with 2 people or 3 people, the Uber driver, the child, and the mother, only getting 9 weeks. Why should he have got longer? Because he definitely should have got longer than 9 weeks. And should he have been in jail, actually? He should have been in jail, bro.
I mean,
Fucking-
let's be. He
Sorry.
probably should have. He probably should have been in jail, but let's be real. NRL players, they don't go to prison. They never do.
No,
Yeah,
Jared
you look at
Jared.
you look at Addo Carr, for example. Dude got pulled over and he was literally found with cocaine not only in his system but on him as well.
Yeah.
And the dude didn't get locked up for it. He just got sacked and now he's at fucking Parramatta. Like Jesus Christ, dude. They got to bump up this shit because if they don't, it's like what they're doing with the fucking youth crimes and shit. You know what I mean? They're just giving them slaps on the wrist
And then
for
going, go
serious
on.
shit.
And then go, yeah, and then they go
Well,
on.
not now. They've changed that rule now.
They
thankfully.
give them a slap on the wrist and they're like, "Don't do it again," and they're like, "I won't," and they fucking do.
Yeah.
Like it's just not.
But
It's not
I
alright.
mean,
It's not right.
the fact that Ezra Mam got $900 fine and then 6 months suspension on his license that was from like the actual court. Like that's ridiculous in itself.
And he was pressed.
he got
The
lucky.
mother pressed charges against him as well.
Yeah.
Because like she was like saying shit like, "Oh, my daughter still has nightmares about it to this day," and all that kind of stuff.
Did she press charges? I didn't think she did.
Yeah, she did. She pressed charges. That's
Oh.
why he was,
And to think that Ezra Webb, you remember the Spencerlini thing where you called
Yeah, he got 8 weeks.
he got 8 weeks. And to say that Ezra Webb almost killing somebody, fucking having drugs in his system,
tested
fucking
positive for a drug
all
test.
of this is only 1 week worse than what Spencerlini when he called Ezra Webb a monkey is fucking ridiculous. And even though I'm a Broncos fan, you're a Broncos fan too, Mason. This is fucking
I am?
ridiculous. Yes, you are. This is fucking ridiculous. It is ridiculous the fact that Abdo and fucking Volandis is it pisses me off sometimes. Even though I should be supporting Ezra, but I can't support what he fucking did.
I'm all for supporting. Like how do I say? I was gonna say I'm all for supporting black players, but at this point, it's not.
They ain't doing them
What-
favors.
What people need to realize is that we shouldn't be defending them just because he's had he's had things in the past happen to him with like racism and shit like that, or
Like, you
other
can't excuse that.
black fellow players, for example, because I feel like people shouldn't use things like that as an excuse to get him out for actual shit that's serious and shouldn't be taken lightly, because it's just like it's just not the right way to go about it. Because then if this were to keep happening, they're just going to keep going back to that same excuse. They're going to be like, oh, there's going to be people that are like, oh, they're doing this to him, they're giving him so much, they're attacking him so much because he's black, this and that. No, it's because he fucking nearly killed a woman and her child with drugs in his system. That's not something you can just brush off, no matter
Like,
what your fucking race
If
is.
any of us do that,
Life in prison. Yeah.
literally.
I'd hand myself in. I'd be like, lock me up, gun. Like, if I were to nearly kill a mother and a child, I wouldn't be able to fucking sleep at night, dude.
And I mean, Broncos did a little better by finding him 90 grand, but that's nothing for him.
Yeah,
It's
like
not.
that's pocket money for him.
Exactly. That's fucking Tuesday.
It's like, oh yeah, I can probably get that back on the fucking pokies anyway.
Exactly.
Moving on to another topic, there's actually a transfer that's literally just happened, like a couple of days ago. Leo Thompson, he's gonna be joining the Bulldogs in 2026. Yeah,
Huge
It's a
signing.
huge sign for the Dogs because what they needed is another front row, but also bad for the Knights because they've already lost Daniel Saifidi, who went to the Dolphins this year. What do you think? Signing wise for the Dogs.
I'd say that's a decent signing, because they already have like powerhouses and fucking workhorses alone in that forward pack.
They're missing that
Kikau.
dog though. They're missing that.
Yeah,
dog.
they're missing that one player that'll like
And got that
take it from the
dog
back
in him.
fence, take it from the back fence, and then just fucking gun it up that fucking field.
They just got to get Moi Moi.
Oh,
Bring him back.
imagine Fully Moi playing in that Dogs team now.
Mate.
No, I reckon they.
Or like Pritchard.
Oh no, Imagine Sam Cassiano now.
Yes. Oh.
Oh my god.
Imagine Sam
who is-
Cassiano
Who was
now.
that big forward that went on that run that ran like 40 meters? Fucking for
Frank-
dogs.
I can't remember. I
Bro,
can't.
imagine him now, bro. The big fat guy, bro.
I can't remember.
Glenn
his
East wasn't it Glenn Eastwood?
Oh yeah, Eastwood. Yeah,
Yeah,
Greggy,
Eastwood, bro, imagine
Greggy.
Greg, imagine him in this Bulldogs team now. Like, imagine Gus Gould. He's the fastest man on the planet. I'm telling
No,
you.
He's the fattest car on the planet, not the fastest.
Bro, that when he did that line break, fucking bro went nowhere.
Or the fucking interception as well.
Bro,
Fuck me, dude.
bro went like 20 meters.
He went 20 minutes in 2 hours, bro. Does that put the Dogs in the Premiership window? I mean, they're already in one, but like, it kind of doesn't like wide make it like so far wide. Like, oh my god, the Dogs could actually win it next year.
I don't think win it.
I'd say they're still definitely final contenders though. Like they're
Yeah.
definitely
I
ready
mean,
for finals footy
We'll get
after
we'll
last
get on
season.
top 8 later, but they definitely are.
Yeah, well, they're in their Premiership window. Leo's gonna help that a lot though. For
Especially with the forward pack.
Newcastle wise, that's a tough loss. They've already lost Sophie.
I just feel like Newcastle rely too much on Kalen Ponga. I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Oh,
he gets
yeah.
injured. He gets injured.
He doesn't,
Yeah.
he doesn't get injured a lot anymore.
I also have a little something to say. When I saw that promo for the 2025 season,
No Cowboys.
I did not see a single fucking Cowboys jersey in that whole fucking
Why would
promo.
they? Irrelevant.
What
But
the
who-
fuck?
do you know
Oh,
they
okay.
did?
Oh,
Irrelevant. Why would they?
Oh.
Irrelevant. Irrelevant.
your team's
Mate,
only
since-
known because of fucking Reece Walsh, mate.
Ever,
He's
ever
he was
since JT left, mate, been nothing.
Anyway, moving on from that that topic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find out who the fuck you think you're talking to, mate.
I'm pretty sure I'm talking to Jared and Carl.
Yeah, I mean, at least we didn't choke 2 grand finals.
Shut the fuck up. And at least we've won more premierships. You've only won one. Fuckwit.
Yeah, we didn't choke that one, did we?
I'm
almost
not gonna say. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. That's
Especially not 20 points in
Shut
10
up.
minutes.
Okay, shut
I
up. We don't need to mention that. We don't need to mention
That's
that.
what the fuck I thought.
Anyway,
I gotta hold myself back.
Watch
I'm
it.
not gonna say that.
Mason,
Watch
don't
yourselves.
say it. PNG, it's official. They're entering the NRL on fuck knows what year. I can't remember. 2028, I think it was.
27, I think it is.
27, 28. I don't know.
One of those, yeah.
I just wanted to say the tax situation of that is weird. Apparently, their tax is going to be like
Tax free.
tax free, which is ridiculous. Is that unfair on all the other? Because they're pretty much their salary cap is pretty much this is normal NRL team. Says the Broncos probably have the best salary cap. This is PNG
Oh,
up
yeah.
fucking there.
Yeah, like, I mean, when it comes to PNG, you have to realize where they're coming from, like, where they play football, bro. They got fucking nothing over there, man. You know? Like,
I mean, in all fairness,
when you watch them play, they don't even have their own, like, footy shorts or something like that. I watched Cook Islands play over in
Yeah,
PNG,
they have their
and they had
yeah.
they had footy shorts from my old football club that I used to play for. They had West Panthers footy shorts on, dude.
I mean, do we think PNG should be the next team? No,
it should
it
have
be Perth.
been Perth or another
Yeah.
New Zealand team.
Yeah, Perth or
I was
Probably Perth.
100% thought it should have been Perth.
well, like Tasmania.
Not that I have anything against the PNG team, but like half the people that play on that team,
They don't have
don't
the
even-
resources.
yeah, they don't have the resources.
But in saying that though, they
I
were
feel like they need to get like a massive like sponsor or some shit to like
They'll
fund
get,
them.
get one.
in saying
Yeah.
that.
Hey, We'll sponsor them. We'll sponsor them.
In saying that though, will they
Ooh.
because of their country, because of the country they live in? Why like it's such a remote country? Will they struggle
Yeah.
to attract players there, or do you reckon because of the money situation will they be fine?
Honestly, I think the only players that would go there are like players trying to save their career or like kickstart their career.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna base themselves in because they can't
Milford.
they cannot base themselves in Port Moresby. It's too dangerous there for them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's also dangerous.
Pretty much all the NRL players that are past their prime will probably want to go play there.
Which probably makes me think that this team won't survive longer than like 5 or 6 years.
I feel like we have a new wooden spoon team on our hands then.
The Tigers fans,
100%.
are clapping right now.
And Tommy Rodonigus is fucking jumping in his grave right now.
Yeah, he's fucking going berserk. Yeah, same thing with like the youth as well. I think they might struggle with that a little bit, trying to bring them out. Even though that's PNG are the only country
what
that's
a
rugby
save.
league, it's the national sport. I reckon they might struggle in that department. Anyway, let's move on. This is actually a huge topic in terms of the current Queensland Mariners captain Daly Cherry.
Yes.
There has been quite a bit of talk during this preseason that he might not go again in 26. What do you think about that? Do you think Manly will move Turbo to 6 and play Cobblewhite at fullback? Or do you reckon they'll do the opposite and keep Turbo at fullback? Play Cobblewhite at 6 and Brooks at 7. Do you think he will retire actually?
I
I
don't think he
think
will. I'd say he's got a solid like
you.
3 more seasons out of him. He'll
How old
try
is he?
at least.
He's like 38.
Yeah. He's
Nah,
like
I
he's
reckon
he's
I
the
reckon it might be
he's the
plus.
LeBron James of the NRL, dude. Doesn't matter how old he is, he'll still want to keep playing until he's
I
fucking
think
50.
it depends on how well Manly go.
Yeah, that's true as well. But Tommy in the halves, I don't see that happening.
There's the young kid Jamie Humphries coming through that Bailey just signed from South, I think. That I reckon he should have a crack. But Leo Hopewadi's been so good for Tonga and Manly this season. You got to find somewhere in the team to put him in. You can't have him on the bench or in the reserves. He's too good of a player. But whether they move Turbo, who knows? I don't think Cherry Evans will retire in 26. I think 27 might be the year that he goes.
Well, who's going to retire first, him or Reno?
Reno, easily.
Reno.
Renault.
Definitely Reno.
I reckon one big injury, he's done.
I reckon,
Well, he's already out. Neck.
I just want to interrupt for a second. This doesn't have to do with footy, but I got the football on right now. That definitely should have been a pen for Fulham, and ref didn't give it. This dude was fully screaming at the ref, and his teammate just comes in and he shoved the shit out of him.
Fuck yeah, we love that.
That should definitely have been a pen.
Cattle dog.
He's nicked at his shin, bro. That should have been a pen. I'm sorry. Continue.
Anyway, moving on. This is the interesting. This is gonna be very feisty indeed. There's gonna be some mixed opinions with this. These are some
God.
early predictions for the 2025 NRL season. Mason, can you give me 2 teams that you think will go improve and 2 teams that you think will fall off in 2025?
Okay, hear me out. Yes, you can call me biased, Jared. I think Broncos will be on the up. As an up, you wait for my top 8 predictions, but I think we will make the top 8. That is an up for us.
Oh, they're going to VAR.
I mean, I've got 3 teams down. Do you want to hear all
Yeah.
3 of them?
Go on.
I've got Tigers.
Yeah,
They'll be on the up. I'm calling it. They ain't getting the spoon.
yeah, that's fair enough. Yep.
And then
Not
I
getting
got
this me?
nah, not getting the spoon. And then I said Souths. They'll be on the up with Wayno back.
You know what? That's actually pretty good. 3. Jared, what are some 3 teams you think will be on the up next year?
3 teams on the up. I'll agree with Mason here. I gotta go Tigers. And then I'll go. Fuck, I should have done my research actually. Okay, this is a very bold prediction. I'm gonna go Titans to make at least not to like the very top, but I'll say like top 8 wise. Will they make
That is-
finals? Probably not. But will
that
they
is
be in the
bold.
top 8 for more than 1 week? I reckon they will.
That is bold.
There's a very bold prediction for me. And another team, I'll have to go with. I'm gonna go St. George.
Dragons?
That's actually a pretty good one because they were in the top 8.
I was thinking about putting them on.
I was thinking
go
about
St. George,
doing. I
yeah.
was thinking about doing Dragons as well. I've got 3 teams here, which 2 of them are exactly the same as yours, Mason. The Broncos, but except I think we're going to improve massively. This is not bias. It kind of is, but it kind of is at the same time. I think we'll finish in the top 4 again.
Oof.
I think Madge will bring us. Madge will bring us back. If Reece Walsh, Renault, Haas stay fit the entire season, we could definitely win the premiership.
1-0.
We can definitely win it. Second team is the Tigers. I think they'll make the 8. I think they'll make the 8.
I could see that.
I think eighth to 10th maybe. Yeah, between 8th and 10th, I'll say 8th and 10th in 2025. I think will be a very good result for the Tigers. I think with them
Luai and
signing
Taruva will play a huge part in that.
Luai and Galvin and Appy and
Galvin, yeah.
Buller as that spine is fuck.
Let's just say all of this, then they get the win spoon again.
Bro, they
Yeah.
got Justin Olam and Sienna Taruva in their back line. Coming in. Come
And
on, I mean,
obviously
come on.
Luai.
Yeah, Luai. Like, come on, bro. That's a force to be reckoned with.
And my third team, same as you, Jared, Titans. But I think they're gonna finish quite high next year. They got the fullback to do it. AJ's coming back, and Tino's coming back. Adding RCG to that team, that is a very good fullback. BKS Sport, I hope you're happy with this. I think they're gonna finish 5th.
We are. Okay, you two are very different from me, and I know I've messed up my top 8 predictions, but when I read out my full predictions, yeah, you guys will probably call me crazy.
Mason, give me. Let's just say 3 teams that you think that might fall off in 2025.
Okay. So I've got Dolphins. I think they'll be on the down. No Wayne Bennett. I think that's gonna do damage to them.
That will play a big part.
I don't
in
even
that,
know who I don't even know who their new coach is.
Neither.
I've got Knights going down. Obviously, no Saifidi. Well, no, it's huge, and Thompson.
Thompson's going 26th though, but they got lucky. They got lucky
yeah.
last year.
And obviously, they rely too much on KP. He gets
Yep.
injured. They're kind of cooked. And I think we all kind of have this. I got Canberra.
Oh, penalty to Ipswich now. Sorry.
Anyway,
So
Jared,
yes, I got Raiders.
Raiders, is your fixed spoon?
Yep. We'll get on to that.
Jared, 3 teams you think will go down.
I'll say Cronulla
Mhm.
because they were really like on and
Lucky.
off towards the far end of the season.
Yeah, they were lucky. They got lucky.
Because they were like top 3 locked in like halfway through the season, and then they just started going on a win-loss
Didn't they go out in straight sets?
No, they
I
won.
think
No,
so.
they beat. They lost first game. Beat Cowboys second week this year, and then
Yeah, they lost to Melbourne, then they beat us, unfortunately, 2-1 Ipswich. Which is fucking bullshit, by the way. We should have won that game. No, just taking the piss. And then another
Always
team
the
that'll be
victim
down.
card with the Cowboys. Always the victim.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go Raiders as well, just because they've just lost too much, man. And Ricky Stewart, man, he's
under the pump.
under the pump. Yeah, he's been under the pump for the past like 2 seasons, I think.
Yep.
And he's just like he's starting to crack. He's definitely starting to crack, I reckon. And then my third team to drop down. This might sound crazy, but I'm gonna go Chooks.
So what, by dropping down, are we saying out of the 8?
I'll say because Chooks were like a top 4 team, I'd say last season.
They finished 3rd, I think.
Yeah, finish third.
Yeah. So I'd say they dropped down to like bottom 8 or like 8, 9, 8, 9, switch around like that.
Okay, that is bold.
All right, so
Because what they got no Swali'i, no Joey Manu.
Oh,
dude,
I forgot about
Walker Smith
Trent,
are out.
Trent Robinson's a fucking sook.
that. Actually,
Victor Rowley's going to get suspended every 3 weeks.
he will get out by
JWH.
Lindsay Collins again.
No JWH.
And then they got
Lindsay,
Smith
put
and
Lindsay Collins
Walker.
at fullback.
Yeah, Teddy's fucking old and overrated, so he can suck my dick. And yeah. And what wooden spooners?
Nah. Hang on, not that yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Alright.
My 3 teams are. First off, this might sound surprising, but I've actually got the Sharks. Even though they're getting Fanua Blake,
That won't be
there's something not right with the Sharks. Like Jared
Didn't
said, Jared said,
uh,
they're on off last season. Their attack's brilliant. Their attack's brilliant at times. It's just their defense.
Man, I fucking do it.
I actually
Will Kennedy definitely carried that team in the finals.
Will Kennedy.
Or Trindle.
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 He carried, bro.
And for
He
me,
definitely carried.
I actually have the Sharks sliding out the 8. I don't think they'll make the 8 next year.
Wow.
Same as you guys, Mason. The Knights, they got lucky. KP goes down injured. They're fucked. And
I think
then,
Adam O'Brien's under the pump.
Yeah, I think so too. And
Which coach isn't
then
under the pump nowadays?
that's actually very true. Actually, and And then, like you said, Jared, the Roosters, they're losing Manu, JWH, Suli, Kiri, Tupanua. And they've got Brendan Smith and Sam Walker
Oh
out
yeah,
with ACL
Tupanua.
injuries. They've got Jed Townsend, but he's shit. Um, they,
Fuck that guy.
they all he
Good
cares,
riddance.
all he cares about is his vlogs. They're not a top four. They're not a top four roster anymore. They're still a top eight
Mm.
roster, which is why I see them just sneaking in at 8th spot in 2025.
I feel like Teddy will have to step up big time.
It was good last year, but like didn't blow me out of the park to be honest, because they're Dylan
And yet he
Edwards.
was still fucking like second place for Dally M, which is bullshit.
Yes.
Absolute bullshit.
Boys, this could also cause a bit of controversy. Who's one player you think will just explode in 2025?
So players to watch.
One player that you think will explode. Like,
Oh, I've
Tommy
got
did.
two. I've got two.
just say one. Just say one. Keep it interesting.
Tommy Dearden.
Oh.
I'm said it before. I'll say it again. Tommy Dearden is one of the best 5'8" in the NRL. I'm saying that right now. Because you got Luai heading to the Tigers. He's gonna have to step up big time to carry that fucking club, dude. That's a big job for Luai. I don't think he's ready for it. Me personally, I don't think Luai's. Honestly, me personally, I don't think Luai is captain material. Mainly because of his mentality
Well,
or like maturity, I'd say. Like you see how he was putting up shit on his social media after they lost the Origin series in 23. Like
Go
shut
back
up, you
to
all
work.
have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have work tomorrow. Shut up. Like that's not someone you want as your captain. And like who else is there? Fucking Cam Munster. Yeah, he shows out, but not most of the time. Like, cause like you
He's
look at Tom
injured.
Dearden, not you look at Tom Dearden. He's not only a good playmaker, he's a fucking workhorse, dude.
He's like Ruben
He
Cotter.
is, yeah, exactly. Him and Rubes are. I've said this all the time. If you get the entire team to have that like same like
Mentality as Ruben Cotter and Tom Dearden, then
mentality
you
as
guys will win.
Rubes and Tommy
You guys
Dearden,
will win the premiership.
we'd be fucking unstoppable because those two are fucking workhorses, bro. They definitely carried that team last year.
Oh.
Definitely did.
uh,
Then they'll have to probably step up again this year because
Yeah.
of the amount of fucking players we've lost.
I think I want to go next.
Yeah, you go on. Go on.
So Jared made me choose my player. I was torn between two, but I'm going to say this one. I disagree with Jared. Players to watch. I've gone Luai.
Ooh, okay.
I
I
reckon
can see why. I can see why.
what I've got here. He's got that experience from the Panthers and the 4 premierships to his name. So obviously he knows what it's like to be like in a winning team, that winning culture and whatnot. And obviously he'll give Tigers that bit of an advantage. Obviously him and Taruva as well. Coming across from a winning team like the Panthers over to the Tigers, which they were on the up last year. Yes, they got the spoon, but they were on the up. I feel like both Taruva and Luai, I think they just give the Tigers that bit of an advantage to avoid the spoon for them and actually make quite a big jump up. That 4 premierships, obviously huge for. Is it 4?
Yeah,
It's
four.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 4 premierships. As much as I don't like Luai, he is a good player when he's like fit. Like he does have that mentality in him. I think he'll just bring that dog and like he wants to see Tigers do well.
He
Obviously, he
does
went for the
have a
money.
lot of experience when it comes to those kind of situations.
Like I think he'll be able to get
Feel like
Tigers out of sticky situations.
they'll be able to capitalize off his experience, yeah.
100%.
Now, yeah.
What's okay, Carl, who do you agree more with, Jared or myself? Do you
Yeah.
reckon he'll live up to expectations?
Yeah,
Or he'll...
I think he will. Because that, like you said, that experience that Lua has winning that 4 premierships in those big moments, you know Luai's gonna. As much as we hate Luai, and I think he's a fucking prick, but
he'll step up.
in those big moments, the one player you kind of want that's not Nathan Cleary, Luai.
And obviously he's got that chemistry with what him, Taruva. Obviously you got Appy.
Appy, yep.
He's back with Appy, so he's got that chemistry. Plus he's working with
Lockie Galvin.
Lockie Galvin. Obviously he'll give him so much guidance. Like who was there?
Him and Benji
and
as well.
Benji, yeah. Like who was their 6 last year? Again?
They had Lockie
Noah?
Galvin.
No,
They had Lockie Galvin 6, and they had Aiden Caesar at 7.
See, with
All due
Luai,
respect.
he'll be able to give that much more like
Then what? guidance and what Aiden
Then
Caesar.
Caesar, yeah,
With all due
like
respect,
him and Benji as well. Like,
that's a pretty good team. I was torn between two players for 2025. Obviously, Tom Dean wasn't one of them. This is gonna sound biased again.
Ben Hunt.
I swear to God, I was about to say that. I swear to God, if you say Ben Hunt,
It's
cunt.
not Ben Hunt. It's Reece Walsh.
Ben Hunt was my other.
Oh my fucking God.
Ben Hunt
Now,
would have been the better option.
Yeah.
listen closely. If he improves his defense, he's the best fullback in the comp. However, he needs to cut out those fucking stupid 4 million-kilometer passes over the top. And
I think Madge will do that.
Madge,
He just
and
needs to mature.
that's why I said Madge could do that to him. Madge could
Just
turn
needs to grow the fuck
Madge
up.
turn Greg Inglis into the fucking best fullback in the world. He could do the same with Walsh. And if he can do the same with Walsh, I think, look out, Reece Walsh's 2023 form will be back in 2025. So that's my player to watch in 2025.
Well,
See, this is that's like one of the main things wrong with most clubs, is just that there's so many clubs where it's just all young player squads,
Mhm.
and like they haven't hit that
Yep.
mature level yet
Yep.
in their careers. But I do feel like I do agree with you to some point. Like I feel like Madge is the right person to kind of like get Reece
Lead
Walsh
off.
in line,
Yeah.
so especially all the younger players, get them in line
Well,
and be like,
that
right,
no
you need to
t-shirt,
like focus and cut the shit, grow the fuck up.
Well-
This is A grade. You gotta fucking
well, that's what he did with the shirtless rule. They have to be
Yeah,
wearing
exactly.
shirts training now. Like that's
exactly.
the difference between obviously Madge and Seabold, Kevy,
Yeah.
and all that. Like actually putting that on. You're not
And they
here to
already
show
got-
the girls
they
your
already got
top, like shirtless.
They already got a
whatnot.
future cap. They already got a future captain. The Broncos.
And
They've got
Paddy.
Paddy Carrigan.
Obviously,
Paddy
yeah.
Carrigan's. I'd say
No,
he's
what do you mean,
probably,
Ezra Mame?
Fucking hell no. I'd say Paddy Carrigan's probably the most mature player on that squad. I'd say.
No, 100%. Well, he'll be future captain of Broncos and also Queensland.
You know who's underrated in terms of like captain material? I reckon Kobe Hetherington would make a good captain.
He would be.
That's if
I think Dean would be a good captain if he's not already your captain.
he's already the captain of the
He's
Cowboys.
already the captain.
Isn't he
Him and
co-captain
Rubes.
with Cotter?
He's
Yeah.
co-captain
Yeah.
of Cotter, yeah.
Co-captains.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Carl. The other player I had, I didn't want to say, but I had Ben Hunt.
Ben Hunt was also
Only
someone.
reason being, he's back at Brisbane, so he's back to a place where he is actually happy. Like, let's be real, he wasn't happy at Dragons.
Yeah, in that fucking shithole in
Who the fuck would be?
Yeah, he's back in Brisbane. He's back where he belongs. Obviously, Brisbane's his home. I think that obviously gives Broncos an asset, but that will only do him favors as well. Being on a good team, confidence will do him. He can also play. He'll get much more game time, hooker and in the halves. So
Just don't repeat 2015.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Speaking about grand finals and choking grand finals, boys, who are like the teams you think can win it, or like who could like who's the clear favorite to win it?
okay, hear me out, guys. Penrith and Melbourne.
Jared, stop fucking pointing to the Cowboys badge. You can say Cowboys if you want. I don't really care, but like,
Oh, it's. Oh, dude, I wish I could say it with confidence, but I just
There's
can't.
consistency. It's
It's
consistency.
just the consistency, man. We're not at that. I mean, we're up to it. We're at a finals level of standards, but like further finals, no. Like that 22 season, that's probably the best season we've had in the past.
Was that Roosters?
the 20.
The
What,
Roosters
20,
one? Was that
22?
when?
No,
Yeah,
that
was
was
that
that-
Roosters incident?
no, that was the Eels game when they did that fucking shitty forward pass.
That was sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Team Eels. Yeah.
I
the
still
forward
think we were
pass.
robbed for that game.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
guys,
saying.
you guys got robbed. It would have been so much a much better grand final if the Cowboys were in it.
But then
Like
also,
everyone was saying, "Oh, you wouldn't know what the scores would have been if they didn't give him that try."
Cowboys
blah,
would have
blah, blah."
won.
Shh,
Cowboys-
exactly.
But then-
Cowboys would have won.
wasn't it also that same year you guys against Tigers?
Yeah. Oh.
I do
yeah.
agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
agree that we should not have won that game. We definitely should not have won that game.
Did
That
that put you
was
guys in the 8?
No,
I'd
they
love
put
to go with that
no,
number,
because
it
we
put
finished.
top four.
We finished third that season.
Top
We
four.
finished third that season. I'm pretty sure.
That was just. I'm pretty sure that was to secure a place in the top four.
So second
I
chance.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, because we we wanted to stay in that top half of the table, of
Yeah.
the top 8 at least.
You wanted well home final. No, it
Yeah,
wouldn't have been
yeah.
home final if it was top 4 though.
Yeah.
If it was third, it wouldn't have been home final.
Oh, we finished third that season, I believe.
So it would have been second week of finals home,
Yeah.
not the prelim. But yeah,
You know
we all
what?
know Cowboys love getting robbed.
Yeah,
I
they
still
do.
think we should have gone. I still think we should have gone to Vegas as well. We should have been the ones to go to Vegas this year.
Not this year.
Next,
I mean, Broncos got to go last year. What about the other Queensland teams, man?
Not this year.
obviously Panthers makes sense.
Panthers makes sense. I reckon they should have actually.
Canberra, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Raiders, bro. Oh, I mean, actually, that would make sense because they got like the NFL teams
Okay,
over there. They got the
Vikings.
Raiders and the
Yeah, Raiders,
Vikings.
You know
Fucking
what?
clown
I
bullshit.
reckon instead of bringing the two Super League teams, I reckon they should have did the World Club Challenge at Vegas. So all teams don't. There's not one team missing out, like the bye in round 1, and
Yeah,
so technically the Panthers first game is
has
round
the
2.
bye.
Yeah. But they still play on the
Yeah.
first week. So
for the Club World.
I reckon they should have played the World Cup Challenge. So yeah.
That
Cobbo
might be bad.
is speaking of the Broncos. Is Cobbo still playing the centers this year, or is he going back to the wing?
Who knows? Who knows?
We don't know. We won't
'Cause
know until
honestly-
the match.
Honestly, he's probably best to keep him on the wing.
So who are your
He is.
so who are your favorites again, Jared? To win the comp?
Um,
I think we all know the answer.
yeah, you will always know the answer, baby.
Cowboys?
I respect it.
Yeah,
Fucking
you,
oath.
you know what? You know what? Fair enough. Because you know what? We'll get into it in a sec. Because by 3 teams, I think there's 3 teams I think that can win it. Realistically,
Broncos.
Melbourne, Penrith, 2 teams that I think are the 2 favourites. Then there's the Broncos, obviously. It's not.
Shock.
There's,
Shock.
let's be real. We have one of the best teams in the comp.
We
on,
do on paper.
on paper, but Penrith and Melbourne, I think they're going to be the 2 favourites to win it. And
Like
I
the
think
fact
the Broncos.
we're still saying Penrith the favourites after they lost to Ruva and Luai.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
have you seen their lineup though?
yeah, but
Yeah, I
Have you
know.
seen a predicted
but
lineup?
in saying that, we say that every year, but Penrith, but they've won it the last 4 years.
Exactly.
Melbourne's going to be there forever.
Again.
And I think Brisbane will get back into it, that conversation. If they could win it this year, they got a good chance. But I reckon the year after, they could, because they'll have Kobe Black coming through, and then they have Ben Hunt helping them out. But if there was to win it this year, you reckon Renault will retire if Brisbane win it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I reckon if we don't, I reckon
so.
I reckon if we don't win it, then there's a chance you could see him go again in 26.
Well, dude, who knows when he's going to play in this year? Dude's literally having a fucking surgery on his neck.
Neck, yeah.
It's only
Oh, it's only-
that-
it's
that's
only
only
4 weeks.
It's only 4 weeks, so he'll be back.
That's
before.
light for him.
He's definitely gonna like re-injure that
100%.
same fucking injury during the season. He'll have to be fucking
Bro's gonna
dragged out
re-injure
on a
himself.
stretcher.
Yeah. Who knows what happens to Renner this year? All right, boys. Actually, interesting one. Who's your dark horse team? I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna
Well,
somewhat.
I haven't thought about this.
I'm gonna agree with Jared. There's actually 2 teams: the Titans and also the Cowboys. I think them 2 could.
Who win the comp?
No, dark horse. Yeah,
Horses.
dark horses to challenge, not necessarily win, but like an unexpected team to like do unexpectedly well. Because I still think the Cowboys are a top 8 team, but I'm saying they're going to be an underdog because on
What's
their
that face, Mason? They're
on-
the guys who have been-
Oh,
I'm kidding, I'll
on that
Watch
on
yourself.
their day they can beat anyone.
Huh, can
Oh,
they?
yeah.
No, they can.
Whether you,
You wanna
Mason?
hide
No. For me, I just thought of this in the spot. I've gone Souths. Can you
Oh, that's
consider them a
bold.
dark horse? Can you consider them a dark horse?
Yeah, you
I don't
You
know.
can.
You could
know,
if
Wayne
Wayne-
Bennett coming
Wayne Bennett.
back.
I think with Bennett. I think that's the reason. What did
You know, Latrell and all that.
in his
Dude,
last season they made the
they
grand final,
definitely
didn't
have.
they?
They have the lineup to do so.
Yeah.
And then along with Wayne Bennett.
Well, his last appearance for the club, they made the grand final. Did he leave in 22?
Exactly.
Yeah, he did leave
That
at
was-
22.
Yeah, so 21, he made the grand final.
Yeah.
I think with Latrell, If he stays fit and out of drama, he's
Mhm.
good. Obviously, you got Cam Murray.
Jai
Obviously,
Gray and
no
all
no
I
that.
was about
Cook,
to say
obviously.
Jai Gray.
He's very good.
That's actually another player to watch for me, Jai Gray, because he was pretty fucking decent last year
He's
for South coming in.
he's shorter than me.
Oh,
He's
No
that's not
shot, that's a pen.
alright.
he's
What?
Fucking hard to do.
yeah.
Another penalty to Fulham.
Jai Gray's bruh. Is it like penalty of fun in the Fulham game? Bloody hell! So there's like 2 penalties.
That 3, dude.
What
Fulham
the
got a penalty.
freak, man?
It's 2-1.
It's like a game of
Fulham
FIFA against me.
Fulham got a penalty, and then Ipswich got a penalty, and now Fulham have just gotten another one. Let's see.
Damn.
Oh, actually, yeah, that wasn't on the ball. Yeah, he put his foot right in front of that ball. Yeah, that's a pen.
Ah, fuck it. Anyway, moving on. Top 8. Oh, this. You know what? Give me your top 4, and then your bottom like half of the 8. Go to top 8. Let's go to top 8.
Okay.
What's your
Okay.
top 8? Looking at Mason.
Okay. So I've got Melbourne first.
Yep.
Then I got Panthers.
Mhm.
Guys, I did fuck up my top 8.
Oh god.
I put Roosters third. Yeah. I forgot that Joey Manu left and obviously Swiliti.
Yeah.
So-
Continue.
I put Souths fourth.
What?
Different to you guys. I put Sharks in fifth.
7 minutes added, 2-2.
Yeah. Continue.
I put Broncos in sixth.
What?
I put Bulldogs in seventh. I put Cowboys in eight.
Okay.
I beg your motherfucking pardon?
No, it was wrong as soon as I put Roosters in third. Do you want to hear my bottom? Do you want to hear my bottom eight? Because it's not much better.
Alright, go on. Why not?
Manly in ninth. Eels 10th.
Mm-hmm.
Wars 11th. Dragons 12th. Tigers in 13th. Titans in 14th.
Oh my god.
Then I got Knights, Dolphins, and then big shock, my wooden spoon, I've given it to the Raiders.
That's fair enough.
That's probably the only good thing about my pretty fucking Cowboys in 8th, Bulldogs in 7th. Oh god, what have I done? I'm so sorry, Jared.
Jared, what's your top 8? Hopefully it's a lot better. Just say
I don't agree with that,
just
by the way.
just say a top
Alright.
8. Just say a top 8.
Okay, I'm kind of free balling this, but I have a good idea. I have an idea of what my top 8 will look like.
It's raw dog.
So I got Penrith up top, no shocker there. I got Melbourne at second.
Yeah, no shocker there.
Yeah, no sugar there.
I got Rabbitohs third.
Yeah, see,
Then
third
I
and fourth,
got-
they'll get to 4.
I got Manly at fourth.
That's actually
I'll
you know
go.
what? That's a fair shout.
I'll go Manly 4. At fifth, I got Cowboys.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's where they should be. Not 8th.
6, I'll go Broncos.
That's where I put them. I put them, yeah.
7th, I'll go Warriors.
Ooh.
Like, as you think, they're getting what?
Fish. And
Fucking
they're losing
not.
SJ, even though
getting fish.
they lose SJ
Yeah,
though.
fish, yeah.
No, SJ. I reckon they'll be fine without SJ.
Even though they
Not to
play
take anything away from him.
even-
SJ's the fucking man.
even though they play better for Tamari Martin at halfback. But anyway,
Tamari Martin's pretty decent, I guess. Well, he was decent for you guys, but
Broncos legend.
yeah, Broncos legend. Loved him when he
Fuck
played
off.
for Brisbane.
fuck off.
And then he's in eighth.
Titans, I would
I
hope.
got the Dolphins.
Where's the Bulldogs? The Bulldogs! Oh! Where's the Bulldogs? Oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
The
You
Bulldogs!
put Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs!
I said Dolphins.
Yeah, but
No,
where's the Bulldogs?
The Bulldogs.
Where's the Bulldogs?
The team you were saying you could push for a premiership. You haven't put them in the 8.
I haven't. I didn't do this before the podcast. Alright, give me a break.
And also Titans, you said, oh, I feel like they could push. Not even in top 8.
I said they could push up on the bottom half, you dipshit. I didn't say they'd make finals.
You did say push for bottom half of the 8, though.
Okay.
As in make bottom.
Okay,
no,
Carl,
no
just do
Bulldogs.
yours and let me rethink mine real quick.
Okay, well, okay, fine. I've actually, unlike you dipshits, I've written it down.
I
Uh,
wrote mine down.
yeah, but yours is still shit.
Yeah.
First, I've gone Melbourne. No surprise there. I've actually gone off of what I said before. Brisbane in second. Panthers in third. Doggies fourth. Unlike Jared, who doesn't even have it in the fucking eight. Fifth, I've gone the Gold Coast, as I said before. I think they're an underdog. Manly six. Cowboys in seventh. And then coming in the eighth spot in my top eight, the Roosters. But
So you have South's missing it.
fifth, yes, I've got South. But
Where have
fifth,
you put them?
10th. But fifth down to eighth, based on point difference. I think it'll be that close. It'll be that close at the end. I think the top four can like settle. I think I'm about 80% confident that will happen. But I don't know.
I mean, I'll put Bulldogs in seventh. So
I
can't
don't.
call.
I don't know what order the Titans down to the Roosters will be. But yeah, Melbourne will be my premiers. Brisbane and Penrith and Bulldogs make the top four, as well as
Yeah, we're very different.
Yeah.
I didn't even put Broncos or Bulldogs in the top eight. No, top four. Sorry.
Why do you think that? Is it you just completely fucking it up, or do you actually have a
Uh,
reason for the Bulldogs?
so-
one?
so for Bulldogs, completely fucked it up. I was like, when do I put Bulldogs? I kept saying teams. It's like, nah, I feel like Sharks will finish above them. Oh, I think Roosters will finish above them, and then that just put them in seventh. Sorry, that one I fucked up. Broncos, I don't think they will make the top four.
I'm a firm believer in Madge. I think obviously we have a top four roster. We know we got a top four roster.
We got a premiership roster.
We got a premiership
realistically.
roster, so this is why I think this year, if we don't win it, then we won't win it for a while. Jared, do you have your?
Just sorting out the bottom half of the top eight. I'll just read out my top eight.
Just get your top eight.
So I got Panthers up top, Melbourne, Rabbitohs, Manly at fourth, Cowboys at fifth. I've switched it up a bit. I got the Doggies at sixth now. Got Broncos on seven, and I got Dolphins in the eight.
Hey, Queensland. Hey, you know what? All the Queensland teams, apart from the Titans in the grand final, and
Top
the-
half
and
of the
top
bottom, top half of the bottom
Take
eight.
it.
I
Switch
got-
the Titans and the Dolphins around, and I'll be happy because fuck the Dolphins.
I got Tigers at 9, Roosters at 10, Titans 11, Raiders at 12, and I'm trying to figure out the rest. But my wooden spooners are the Eels.
Interesting. Well, mine is the same as Mason. The Canberras as my wooden spinners.
I just don't think I just don't think
With
Parramatta
Lomax.
will do much.
Lomax. And they got
Lomax,
Moses
Adokar.
carried them again. Yeah,
Adokar's washed. I'm saying it right now. He's washed.
that's bold. That's actually quite bold, to be honest. It was
It's
in
bold. You guys think Dolphins will do that well?
I don't think the Dolphins will do well.
I put
Minnesota
them.
will carry them hard, I reckon.
I put them 16th. No Wayne.
I put them in a decent 12th. But I don't think they'll do anything special. But, saying that, that's the end of episode 1. Guys, this was a bit of a mess, but thank you so much for watching.
A very big mess. Should have seen the intro.
Don't talk about that.
Cue the bloopers.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. We might post bloopers if you guys want to see that. Put them down in the comments below. We'll get Jesse in next time because
He has to come.
He has
owes
to.
us.
he owes us this one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notification button. We'll see
Follow
you guys
our
next
socials.
Follow our socials. We'll see you next time,
Or
guys.
Diddy will show up in your bed.
Peace.